I mean, the problem is I'm off it
pulling you
for a
back.
long enough time, and then you pull me back in, and my cooldown's gone off, so I go back through the portal.
Oh, so you're going to the other side of the portal from Illidan, and then when he goes off, it pulls you back into the portal. So it's not pulling you through the ring; you're getting pulled into the portal.
Yes.
Okay,
Somewhere.
okay. Which side of the ring are you going to? I'm headed essentially through it and then back towards the center.
Like I had just
Oh.
come out of it and it sucked me back in and threw me right on the outside
So-
of the ring that was about to go off.
We're heading to the outside, so when we come out, I'm like heading back towards this side of the room.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. So
Let me put. What color do I want? Green. All right. So when we come out of the portal, let's all head green side of the portal. That way, it's not pulling anybody through the portal.
So I think the issue here is we just need to know when there's a portal or a wave happening while you guys have the pull mechanic, so we know not to go through it early.
Well, even if you go through early, as long as you're on the right side of the portal, which is why I marked it.
It's better to go through early, actually.
yeah, that's what we're doing.
Not if we're going to get pulled back through with the debuff on
No,
us. We
that's
can't
what
get
I'm
back out of
saying.
it again.
Marina, that's why I'm saying if you go to the same side as the person pulling, you're not going to get pulled through. So go through early, go to the green side. And that seemed to only happen like the first 2 times in that last phase, and then the rest of them seemed to line up much nicer.
Well, the others line up nicer because it's the other direction. The second one being go to the middle and get yanked there is much nicer than the timing for the other one.
The other ones were timing where it goes off before we go through the portal.
Yeah,
so
that's because it goes through the outside one rather than through the inside one. That's the difference.
I thought there was one. Anyway.
You can go in either order. It's one than the other.
Anyway, we'll see when we do it.
Agarrando
So
fuerzas.
everybody eat the feast, and then when you go through it in that last phase, we're trying to go towards the green side.
Dale.
Our attack power shout, and now we've got a mage int
Ahora
buff.
sí ya.
Alright, so as everybody's ready, start it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, there's some portals.
Spread.
Spread.
High energy.
Oh, there's a little swirl on the top of it. That's how you can tell whether it's primed or not. Okay, let's go through.
Soon.
Everyone's gonna pull, so make sure everybody's popped off.
2. Spread. 1.
Spread.
Soon. Trap.
I'm marking things so he's not run on me.
Oh, just gonna clear that one right there. Here it comes. And we can go through.
High energy.
Ads and heals.
Switch. 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 Switch.
Oh, we didn't do them together. Not your position. Oh, but we still might get it? Yeah. It is really slow, or the stuns are helping or something.
Es que ya llegué. Me necesitaban para ganar.
Intermission.
Replacing the portals.
Spread.
Spread.
Trap.
Do traps.
energy.
I'll plot facing on a clear
High
one.
energy. Wind.
Outside. Here it comes.
Hey, is your cooldown up or not?
No, I got 40 seconds to clear in. Alright, now we can go through.
Soon. 4,
It's gonna pull, so make sure people are topped off.
1. Spread.
Spread, spread.
Trap. Wind.
I can move towards the middle again. We will clear
High
that
energy.
one here next to us.
I already cleared the one that was near the portal.
Just watch out for that portal. Wait for this to go by.
Intermission.
Nope, he's changed.
Huevo.
Switch. Switch.
Alright, right on top of each other without the. Nice.
One of them got pulled.
Vamos, vamos. Vamos, vamos.
Go. Lots of things. This is kind of good.
A mí no mames, no interrumpen.
Intermission.
Was that the first or second time we had that?
Second. The heroes then, I guess?
Yep, we can heal. Facing portals again.
Please, hero.
Spread.
Spread out. Traps went
High
out.
energy.
I can clear these.
I got it.
Okay, I'll do it. Dodging stuff. This is coming from the middle. Head to the outside ring. Go ahead and go through. Go to the green side when you come out of it.
Soon. 3.
Go through, go through, go through, go through. Run, 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 run.
Soon.
Fine.
Clear that Warcraft over there.
Trap.
Few traps. I can clear these. You want top so I can clear them? Wait, what kind of weird fluffy trinket is that?
I'm still waiting for someone to fill the entire bag up with them. Just bag full of them.
Places a rift portal in front of you that charges for 3 seconds before unleashing a blast. Split between enemies. Creating an absorb shield for 20 seconds. That is really a weird ass trinket.
So, ready? we see you clicking and you're resting for my chat. Can't see chat. I want to troll BG chat, so let's make a macro and do it that way. Faster. If you're gonna be an asshole, don't half-ass it down. We found out earlier.
Oh no, I didn't.
Remember, I walked here and someone pulled these guys. So I just got guilt. I thought you'd remember me fool myself more. Don't really
Don't pay yourself on the fucking shields.
Ring entertainment already dead. No, Elcon did it. Okay.
I'm tanking, so it's kind of fun.
Go Marine.
You said you wanted. I mean, you picked the druids so you can tank now. I presume. I'll give you the opportunity.
Keeping the healers on their toes, apparently.
Oh, it's
Bag,
a lot.
what are you talking about?
The amount of sorrels in this raid that are the same color as the ground. So I was sitting at my old work earlier today at the restaurant and browsing through my phone, and I get a notification for a new supply
¿Otra
on
vez? ¿Ahora qué pedo? ¿Los
1080s
putos escudos?
1080s on 3080s on Newegg. Sold by Newegg, still marked up $200 because everyone's marking them up nowadays, but I went ahead and got one.
Adiós, camarada de los Grummel.
Which means I can now take my 1080 and build a little rig that I can keep it, because I've got my old motherboard and GPU as well. I can slap together a little rig I can keep at work. Even though I already have my laptop for work.
I'm imagining you doing it in a cardboard box with just all the pieces in it.
No, I'm gonna get one of the what are they called? Those little Cooler Master, like, not vertical towers. You know the ones I'm talking about? Like the workbench style ones.
Yeah. But also, if you want to go ahead and laminate a watermelon shell and do it in that.
Está bien chido ese.
My favorite is, have you seen the photo of the guy that
Ese mini
built
boss.
his PC in a
¡Oh!
toaster?
¡Corre!
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I've seen at least one of those. So
Yeah,
it's more than that, but
I mean, he used like a Raspberry Pi, but I mean, still, it was. He did like a cool little setup inside of a toaster just to say he had a toaster. I think I've seen that one. I've seen one done in a fish tank as well, where they did like a whole, like, it looks like a fish tank, but they used whatever stuff is like safe for the components and filled it with some sort of liquid, like the entire filled with liquid. And they did like fake fish and stuff, so it looks like a real aquarium. That one.
I'm thinking about maybe we should just take a break early rather than take like a full one and take the break.
probably a good idea.
All right, yeah, let's just take our break early.
Have we done this guy? His name looks familiar.
We have not, unless you did LFR.
I did LFR. Whoop.
I think his name just looks familiar. Did you guys already do Skullx?
Yeah, we did Skullx and Lahoo at the end of last night.
Yeah, I figured Lahoo was dead since that's what we were working on. And I
I'll
had
be
to
right
go.
back since we're taking a break.
Which means we'll probably see Anduin tonight.
Would be nice that he's a little bitch.
So
See,
Tuesday, what are you talking about?
Doku and I need that ring.
But honestly, you were better off doing the first boss in Hero than Anduin.
Look, Doku and I need that ring. He knows the one.
Anduin's a bitch.
It's a giant, like, 1k DPS upgrade for Shadow Priest. It's insane how good it is. Maybe it's not like 1k, but it is around like 500 DPS, which is still really good.
haremos un repaso completo, como de costumbre, de todos los combates vistos para continuar nuestra aventura en esta banda. Sin más, comenzamos. A modo de resumen, Alondrus es un combate de 3 fases muy similares entre ellas, donde a medida que avancemos, algunas habilidades aumentarán su número, por lo que cuanto más tardemos en cambiar de fase, más problemas acabaremos teniendo. Mientras lidiamos con todo esto, deberemos acabar con varios pilones que orbitarán alrededor suyo, ya que si cambiamos de fase y no los hemos derrotado, explotarán y nos matarán al instante. Dicho esto, vamos con el combate en sí, comenzando con la fase principal. En este caso, Alondrus golpeará constantemente con lanza al tanque principal, haciendo daño moderado pero aguantable al fin y al cabo. El problema viene en que cada cierto tiempo hará un daño frontal llamado Haz Quiebra Luz, que además de daño dejará un perjuicio de 500% de daño extra frente a esta habilidad, lo que supondrá obviamente el cambio de tanques. Aunque deberemos evitar que nadie esté en la trayectoria, esta habilidad nos servirá para lidiar con los pilones que orbitan alrededor suyo, y como hemos dicho, deberemos derrotar antes de que cambie de fase. Por ello, continuamos el vídeo con la mecánica básica de estos pilones. Como vemos, ahora mismo tendremos 3, y tendrán un escudo de inmunidad de daño que solo podremos quitar precisamente con este daño frontal de tanque. Si está en la trayectoria el pilón, su escudo quedará quebrado y tendremos un tiempo para golpearlo y acabar con él cuanto antes. Hay que tener en cuenta que si el pilón pierde su barrera, mientras se recarga hará daño constantemente a la banda, por lo que deberemos tener un poco de cuidado, aunque no muy apreciable en estas dificultades. Nuestra misión, como podemos observar, será la de eliminar la barrera del pilón y hacerle focus para derrotarlo antes de que se recargue su escudo, ya que nuestra prioridad, como hemos dicho, es acabar con todos los pilones antes de que le baje la vida a Alondrus y cambie de fase. Con habilidades extra a tener en cuenta tenemos 3 más. La primera, Prisma Aplastante, un perjuicio mágico de daño en el tiempo que ralentiza y deberá ser disipada por los sanadores siempre que la vean, ya que se acumulará con cargas rápidamente mientras esté activo. La segunda habilidad, Misiles Rompesuelos, que marcará a todos los jugadores haciendo un impacto en su ubicación. Simplemente nos separaremos unos de otros para no recibir daño de ninguno que no sea el nuestro, pero es que tras impactar dejará una réplica que detonará pasado 3 segundos, por lo que deberemos quitarnos de en medio hasta que desaparezcan. Y la tercera y última, y quizás la más importante, Escaneo Subterráneo, lo que hará que muchas zonas del suelo detonen, aunque esto no es el problema. Esto es fácil de esquivar, pero tras esta habilidad Alondrus dejará una fisura gris de la cual periódicamente saldrá un orbe que irá hacia el jefe de banda. Si esa esfera llega, automáticamente detonará la banda y moriremos. Y el problema es que coger un orbe, además de mucho daño, dejará un perjuicio de 100% de daño extra frente a estos orbes, durante 45 segundos. A medida que avance la fase, más fisuras saldrán y más orbes tendremos que interceptar. ¿Cómo haremos para evitarlos? Pues en principio deberemos usar siempre gente que no tenga perjuicio de orbes. Y en caso de tener varios cerca, si podemos, usar una inmunidad para cogerlos todos a la vez, y así nos dé tiempo a reiniciar los perjuicios. Si no, o si tardamos mucho, acabaremos teniendo todo el grupo perjuicio de orbe y coger 2 o 3 prácticamente nos matará al instante. Dicho esto, nuestra labor será la de primero quitarnos los pilones y luego bajarle al 85% de vida a Alondrus, momento en el que cambiaremos de fase y tendremos la interfase. Ahora el jefe de banda sacará sus patas del suelo y comenzará lentamente a moverse a la siguiente zona de la fase, donde tendremos 3 cosas a tener en cuenta. La primera, que seguirá haciendo misiles rompesuelos, por lo que deberemos dejarlos en los laterales del camino para que no molesten a nadie mientras avanzamos. La segunda, que mientras se mueva hará daño constante a la banda, y no poco daño precisamente, por lo que mucho cuidado los sanadores. Y tercero, que tendremos unos pequeños orbes que explotarán al tiempo y empujarán. Aún así, esta interfase es de pegar, esquivar y curar. Cuando Alondrus llega a la siguiente zona, vuelta a empezar, solo que ahora tendrá un pilón extra a derrotar, y las fisuras saldrán un poco más rápidas. Es un combate cíclico, pero como dijimos antes, cuanto más tardemos en fasearlo, más orbes deberemos interceptar y llegará un punto en el que todos o casi todos tengan perjuicio y no lo hayan reiniciado, y será complicado. Si continuamos y llegamos al 45%, faseará de nuevo y se dirigirá a una nueva zona, y aunque nosotros no hemos llegado, lo más fácil es suponer que tendremos otro pilón extra en esta fase final. Es un combate muy largo y duro, aunque veremos luego cuando salga en el 9.2 si lo modifican o bajan sus vidas o cómo. Si aguantamos y aprovechamos rondas de interceptar orbes con inmunidades, que es la clave, la verdad es que el combate se hace muchísimo más llevadero. Y esto sería el combate contra Alondrus el Reivindicador visto en el PTR. Como he mencionado, si cambia mucho la mecánica de este encuentro, lo actualizaré en los comentarios para que se quede reflejado.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody back?
There's no such thing as Avatar 2.
I am.
2023.
He's been working on what, like the next 3 or something?
Yep.
It's all in your head.
Filming them concurrently.
I like how Borderlands Yeti is shadowed. Shadow Yeti. I'll be ready to check it. This is going to be our healer's favorite boss.
Great.
Get to do a lot of running while healing.
Yep. I DPS'd it.
Smells
It fell
for
apart
that.
today.
It's also not really fun as it is an immobile caster.
Oh man, I saw these flowers in the corner here. I was like, oh, I'm gonna gather these like in Elden Ring.
So that never-ending box, if you've got your auto junk sale, it just kind of goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. What do we want to say about this guy? There are little blue orbs that he'll pull in towards himself. While he's pulling, I believe it does raid damage. And when you hit the little orbs, it'll do damage in an area around you. So only one person wants to hit him at a time. And hopefully you're at full life, or maybe you want to use a cooldown or immunity or something when you're popping them to help reduce the raid damage. The healers, is it pulling us in? I think it's pulling us in at the same time, so they may need to be healing while they're running away from getting pulled in. Although, does it actually do anything to you if it pulls you in?
I never saw anybody get. I mean, I saw them pulling, but I don't know what happened.
If you mean the slow pull-in, you pull into the boss, it's a lot of damage.
Okay. So healers may have to do some moving and healing during that. And we want to make sure that none of those little orbs reach him, because that'll be the end of us.
Yeah, and in phase 3, there's like 2.5 times many orbs. A lot of orbs in the last phase.
I assume they are magic damage, so that I can immunity up the log. We have to DPS the shield down to stop him from doing that. It's 3% of his hit points. Cosmic damage, interesting.
Yeah, it might not be magic then, it might be, I don't know.
So when he gets an orb, it does only 20,000 damage, but it gives us a really nasty dot that lasts for a really long time. So we really don't want to let him get any orbs. It won't kill us instantly, but it'll murder our healers.
It essentially wipes you.
There is
a non-dispellable dot.
There is a debuff that you can just dispel whenever you see it. You don't have to wait for anything. It just slows people down as the longer it's on them.
Yeah, I don't believe you can dispel that dot, and yeah, the this debuff is spelled differently in heroic. This is not heroic, so you're
Tremors. So there's a time when it'll put circles on everybody. You want to spread out because stuff will fall down on you, and then it'll leave an impact crater that you want to move over. So when you're spreading out and making sure you're not on other people, look for the areas between your circles that will end up being the safe, because the impact is about the same size as your circle. So look for any of the places that are in between the circles. Those are your safe spots that you want to run to after the impact has landed. And that'll be a little bit difficult for healers too, because we're all super spread out away from each other. Oh, we got Artificer Flory. Is there anything else I want to talk? I guess there's a tank beam. It's a big, long, white beam. Don't stand in that except for the tank. That should be pretty obvious. And they say, you know, don't stand with the tank, but you can see that beam. I think people can move out of it before it actually goes off.
Querubines y ángeles, hasta demonios, espíritus y arcángeles podrían estar interactuando con nosotros.
Yeah, well, people are running around.
Y aunque no lo creas, muchas series y películas nuevas revelan
then he's going to pick up and walk, and while he's walking, it's going to do lots of brain damage. Every step he takes, there's going to be these orb tower circles, and they're going to, as he walks by them, they're going to explode and push us. And you want to be ahead of him and ahead of those so that they'll push you in the direction that you want to go anyway. But yeah, that's going to be more damage while moving, so healers are gonna. That's going to be the time where healers are going to have to really work on their healing while moving.
You also still get the missiles during that time, so you need to be spread out.
Yeah. And again, you really want to be ahead of him, because if you are behind him and you get caught by the doors, when we move from place to place, the doors will totally kill you. Alright, are we waiting for Lori to get here? Did he do the quests yet? Can he get across?
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Alright, well, let's do one pull here and then we can send people back. Where is Lady?
Over
here?
Yeah, you should go ahead and be spreading out around him. Especially the slow people should be near that gate. Easiest way to make sure that we've got somewhat about everywhere covered for orbs.
Put my Palmer's oil on. Alright, well, let's give this a go.
Stop the orbs, you just need to be in front of them, they'll hit you in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, let's see him move over.
Oh, that's bigger than it left me. Behind it again.
High energy. Dodge.
2 orbs behind me. Oh, so we're not absorbing these orbs, we're just pushing them back. Oh, and people are needing healing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, those orbs hurt.
I think probably want to be closer so they have more range. Everybody's dead. Not do a great job of keeping people healed up.
Dodge.
Well, people also didn't do a great job of getting out of stuff that killed them. I would include myself in that bunch, so I go in there and I start attacking his shield, and he does a little bit of that gravity well suck-in thing, and then if you get too close, he does a bunch of AoE on you.
My run back to the start is.
He's just doing AoE the whole time.
Yeah, and that's what killed, like, all of my damage was just from his AoE that he does during.
Yeah, that's just damage we need to heal.
Yeah, what you watch out for is you'll see fissures on the ground. Don't send them.
Well, it hit me that one time, but it only hit me one time on my death.
Let me see, reclaim.
One ephemeral fissure dot.
Yeah, it was only for 10k.
Yeah, that was the only avoidable damage you took. So
Yeah, it's mostly just, it's a lot of healing, and we just need to heal while moving and have everybody in range to get healed.
We have 4 healers, maybe 1 healer per quadrant, and have people split them heal their quadrant.
Can't really mark every room though.
Are we going to send somebody out for Filori?
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, so we can mark each heat. We can assign healers in 4 corners, and change the healers split up themselves.
And this is week 2 of it being unlocked up here.
Organic, think about that sentence you just wrote. Compare that to your name.
Well, it let me ride further in the tunnel, but still eventually dismounted us. That's tough.